Assalamu alaikum, welcome to another vlog. So today is a very special look to me because she is one of my very favorite TV actress. Of course everybody know by my look itself, it's Jennifer Winget. Yes, so this is a look I'm going to create, but because I wear a hijab, so I was not able to do it like open hair kind of thing, but I just leave some flicks here to show you that kind of look. You can see when I was in the college and I was at work, I always get used to get a lot of compliments that I have a similar features like her, where that time I was not wearing any hijab, so my hair basically was exactly like her, and I used to get some kind of compliments and I used to get so happy because of course she's my favorite. And Jennifer Winget, if you're watching this, you are my favorite. Her acting is just natural. So let's stop this conversation and jump to the tutorials. So first we're going to prime our face. I already applied a sunblock. Now I'm going to use this Pore Beneficial from Benefit. I'm just going to take a little bit tiny amount on my wrist and I'm going to apply it basically to my T-zones where I get excess oil, and also this primer smoothen this pores kind of thing. And if you have any kind of like whiteheads, pimples, so that area, that surface, the rough surface, it will be smoothing it. So as we apply the primer, you can see the texture is so smooth and silky. So you can see that she have a very subtle look. She does not have that kind of sharp makeup. She have everything, but everything looks subtle and natural. Nothing is better than this kind of foundation. This is from NYX Total Control. You can use the minimum and then you can build in with this. It looks like a running kind of liquidy form, but believe me, as soon as you blend it with the blender, so as you can see that it's so natural. When you apply, it looks like a kind of very bronze and yellow kind of thing, like very tan kind of color. But if you find still it's more yellowish, you can just mix it with any kind of concealer or any kind of little lighter shade foundation. That's not an issue. I purposely took that shade because sometimes I need to look like a skin, like I haven't applied any makeup, and that's how I get the look from that shade. Now let's move on to the concealer. So for the concealer, I'm going to use this Infallible, and you can see that she does not have any highlighted effect. So I'm going to just use few dots, not very heavy like you create that triangle kind of thing. Just this much, just to highlight the eye area, the under eye, which is dark, a little bit on the nose, a bit here, a little bit here. So you can see we haven't created any highlights, we just brighten the area, under eye area. Now I'm going to set up my concealer with this powder. This is from Rimmel. This is Stay Matte powder. This is the best powder to set up any kind of concealer than any kind of loose powder. So before I apply any powder, I just try to blend this area, and I'm just going to set it. Same I will set in my lid. I'm just going to press it. Alright. So as we set up our eyelid, Now we're going to do our brows. So now that we did our brows, and you can see that in any shoot or in any episodes, you can see she have a kind of shining here, that glow, like a natural kind of oil. So before that, we'll just highlight the brows, the under the brows, a tiny bit amount here. So we finish our brows. Now that she have a eyeshadow, either it's very nude, either it's very natural. So for the first, I'm going to use this eyeshadow, which is the nude. It's a translucent shade, and I'm going to apply it on my lid completely. She always have a warm eyelid. As you can see, I had applied this translucent shade to my lid. Now I'm going to go a little bit with this orange shade, which will give you little brightness. And when you apply the natural liner, it suits that. And also when you go with the white costume, it will suit with the white a lot. So we have created this warm effect. Now if I want to dim that little bit, I'm going to use this shade. This palette is from L'Oreal. Now you can see that our eyeshadow is reach up till here, and she always have a cleaner effect here and the intense here. So I'm just going to take this MAC Studio Fix with the blending brush, and I'm just going to dust off a little bit to make it look seamless and natural. She never have that smoky and cut crease kind of effect. It's just all blending well as I have this palette. So I'm just going to take this shade, this kind of brick red shade, and I'm just going to slightly create that crease. Not intense, just slightly. You can see that she always have a kind of pinkish hair. I'm just going to take this kind of fluffy brush. It's a kind of pencil brush, and I'm going to use the same shade which we use on our eyelid, and I'm just going to apply and soften the area. I'm going to use we can use any kind of pink eyeshadow, but I'm going to use this pink lipstick. I want to just give it a try. How does it look? So I'm just going to apply the tiniest amount. Because the pink lipstick gives you that intense shade, just dust it off or smoothing the edge. You can see she have an eyeliner. I'm going to use this pencil here. This is kohl pencil from Chambor. So I'm going to use this brush, and I'll just come closer to show you. I'm just going to press this line only. I'm not going to go very harsh, just pressing the line, and the same product I'm smudging all over my lid. I'm not going extra. And you can see she does not have anything to the inner corner. So make sure you go very lighter to your inner corner. Or you can do is, you can just take any cotton buds and you can go over this. This is actually the best idea. Her liner is always very subtle. It's just the lid is very black and there is no wings and there is no harsh line of the liners. Same I'll do on the other eye. I'm going to use the same palette, this shade, and I'm going to use the same brush. Where is it? I took the wrong brush. I'm going to use the same brush, the blue shade, and I'm going to go on the top of that liner. So you can see it's exactly look like her now. If you go a little bit over, do not afraid. Just take any cotton swab and just clear the area. So I'm just going to use the same MAC NC. It's a Studio Fix and it's not NC, sorry, it's C5. I'm going to use this fluffy brush and I'm just going to dust all the powders to my face. So I'm going to take this small mirror, and so when you apply mascara, just do this techniques. Now we're going to do contour, and for the contour I'm going to use this Benefit Hoola, and I'm going to use this flat NARS brush. She does not have any what you can say sharp contour. Because when she smiles, she have that cheeks lifted look. So a little bit like this. And she does not have even sharp contour on the nose. So we're not going to do very sharp contour to the nose. This part she have kind of sun-kissed look, so I'm going to create that sun-kissed look. Peachy tone. So we're just going to use this blush from MAC. This is in the shade Copper Tone. And I'm going to use this small brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to take a little bit amount, and I'm not going to apply on the apple of my cheeks. I'm just going to apply it where I had applied the contour, just to give that peachy look and the warm look, because she never have any blush on the apple of the cheeks. In any of the serial you can see she always have hair. So I'm just applying in a circular motion. Her nose is also not that peachy, it's always that glowy natural tone. Last is a highlighter. So for the highlighter I'm going to use this Goddess Glow, which is all time my favorite, and I'm going to use this fan brush. She always have a glowy nose, so I'm just going to apply on the tip of my nose and on the side of the nose. You can just notice that she always have a glow here. And she have a glow from here. Just see the technique I'm using. I'm not going to highlight the cheekbone because she always have a glow from here. So I'm just going to lightly dust it like. She always have a glow from here to here. If you want to go and apply more blush, you can just go over this. First time I had to apply this kind of blush and it looks pretty good. So same, I'm just going to dust it. I'm just going to go slightly to the cheekbone. One thing, if everybody noticed that her highlighter is more visible over this place. So this part is always the highlighted part. I think this is quite a flat brush, so I'm going to use this brush. There is no mirror in it. I'm going to use this. She always have that shine and glow here. The remaining product I'm just going to go to the inner corner of my eyes. And a little bit tiny amount on the brow bone. Little bit. Not too much. So now what you can do is, where you apply the highlighter here, just take the clean brush and just. So first I'm going to use in the shade Stone from MAC, just to give that warm tone. Now I have that warm tone, so I'm going to go on top of this Milani lipstick. This is quite a peachy tone which will match my blush. This is what exactly color she is wearing on the picture. Let me show it to you all. Yes, this is what exactly the color she's wearing. So I'm just going to take any clean brush, just dust it off if anything extra. So here is a final makeup of hers. And please, before you end this video, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and turn your notification on so you'll get notified for my further videos. Stay tuned. Yalla.